In the 19th century, colonial powers like Britain and France claimed they were protecting cultural artifacts by removing them from their homelands. The Parthenon marbles, taken by Lord Elgin, exemplify this narrative, displayed in the British Museum as rescued treasures. Yet, this framing ignored the violent extraction and the absence of consent from Greek communities. The very term protection masked a fundamental truth. These were acts of ownership transfer, not guardianship. European powers weaponized the language of salvage anthropology to legitimize looting. They argued that colonized societies were incapable of preserving their own heritage, a claim rooted in racism, not reality. Official documents, like the 1897 British report on the Benin bronzes, described the raid as a civilizing mission. In truth, these artifacts were war spoils, their removal a deliberate erasure of cultural identity to reinforce colonial dominance. The 1897 British invasion of Benin City was a massacre disguised as punishment. Thousands of bronzes and ivories were looted, later auctioned to museums. Oral histories from Benin descendants describe the trauma of losing sacred objects, some smelted into British currency. The artifact's journey to Europe wasn't preservation. It was a calculated dismantling of a kingdom's memory, turning cultural wealth into colonial capital. Today, museums like the British Museum tout their global collections, while origin communities grapple with replicas and gaps. In Athens, copies of the Parthenon marbles stand where originals once did, a hollow homage. Curators from Nigeria and Greece attest to the irreversible damage. Rituals severed, histories fragmented. The promised protection abroad often meant neglect, like water damage to Iraqi artifacts post-2003. The lie unravels. The return of Benin bronzes by Germany in 2022 proved repatriation is possible, but it's not just about objects. It's a reckoning with power. Who controls history? Grassroots movements, like protests outside the British Museum, demand rewriting the narrative. True protection isn't glass cases. It's restoring ownership. As the Parthenon marbles' shadow stretches over Athens' empty plinth, the question lingers: whose culture is being saved now?